We're back. Sorry for the intermission. I'm just doing a few things real quick on my computer. I'm pretty much just getting things set up for the stream. Okay. Last but not least, I just need to put my banner up, and then we will continue literally just where we left off. Good thing it auto-saved not too long before that happened. Okay, my banner is online. Let's do it. Alright, so I was originally gonna do fencing lessons.
Oh! Where you going? Grey hair, come here.
She dealt in magic.
Ignorance don't wipe away your guilt.
Then what does?
Only fire.
I could pay. In the bank.
To abuse, son.
But Master Hunterson, we're not in no one's way. Not bothering us out.
You're bothering me. Git.
Just wonderful.
Oh!
Psst. Grey hair, come here.
Alright, man. It was good seeing you again, bro. I take it you're heading to sleep. It's probably like 2:30 for you, but thanks for watching. And I also saw that you subscribed, so thank you very much for that. I'll try to... I will stream tomorrow, this game. I'll try to stream earlier so that way you can catch it around at least 11 or 12 before you crash, before it's too late, but it was good again seeing you, man. I'll see you on the up and up.
But Master Hunter, sir, we're not in no one's way. Not bothering us out.
Bothering me. Git.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Presence is the front to the eternal fire. Oh. No lollygagging.
This is scandalous. You kept us
What's
on
my
the
man
safe.
was brave as you?
Oh my God, it's right.
What's your hair lately?
You flee to Maria too.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Bar Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
Ooh.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Bad idea.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
I serve the eternal fire. Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend the world ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Go, go.
I'm warning you.
Let's go.
Ghouls shun me. I'll manage on me own.
Looking for ghouls? Why?
No one else to do me in. Been in a bad way for days. Final breaths like. But somehow can't die. So strong since I were a lad, damn it.
We met before.
Aye. Pulled me from under a pile of stiffs. I was sure their scourge would never touch me. So sure, so foolish. Listen. You did me a kindness once. Do me another. Got a sharp sword there. Finish this.
You sure?
I beg you. Do it quick. Then burn my remains.
All right.
Thank ye. Take this. Thought I'd leave some coin for me young'uns, but they've no need of it now.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out. Necker's surface here. Dig their way out. Looks like rain. Look like twins. Wonder what door this opens. Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Something here. A chest. Shit. Won't open. Need a key.
Do you really have a chimp named Brett?
In a long time.
Because if you do, that's pretty awesome. I would like to have a chimp. In general. It doesn't even have to be named Brett. Its name could be Alfonso, but I would love to have a chimp. Or an iguana. I would love to have an iguana. Iguanas just seem chill. Like, an earthquake could be happening and that iguana is not doing anything.
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe. A couple of pages missing. Torn out. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. God's have mercy.
Lil IG. I'm not sure what I would name my iguana. I'd probably call him Ralph. Ralph seems like a suitable name for an iguana. I mean, it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but people just ask, oh yeah, that's Ralph, my iguana. As you can see, I didn't put much thought into the name. Oh, Ig the iguana. See, I like that. Honestly, that's better than Ralph. It's very subtle. Straightforward. It's like, yeah, that's Ig. You can call him Iggy. Iggy the iguana, dude. Yes. I have to go with Iggy, I'm sorry. At least give him that nickname. If he doesn't have the name Iggy, it's just... Is he really worth naming? Oh yeah, we have, well, they're not my pets, but we have 10 poodles. They're all my aunt and uncles, but yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Steal much?
See any monsters, eh? Sort of, which, we've no need for you.
Chihuahuas are
Actually,
pretty cool.
I see a few monsters.
Where? Remy, damn it.
Loyal
Dumber than a
dogs.
hunk of lard you are. He means us.
We're common folk. You're the mutant, the poxy freak. Get him, lads!
When I get a place of my own, I would like a lab or a German Shepherd, one or the other. It's about to be war. A moment when you're just overpowered. No, I'm 10 levels above these guys. On this game, I'm trying to, but not in this playthrough. I have another playthrough that I play periodically where I'm trying to get platinum on that. Like, I almost have all the Gwent cards, and I finished off the Gwent tournament. But on this playthrough, this is just for the fans. I would have done more Gwent, it's just a lot of people don't really like to watch Gwent, so I try to keep it out of my videos. You know, it's just how I do it, and you gotta be savage.
Move it.
When you're a Witcher, there's no in between either. Either you're a savage Witcher, or you're not a Witcher at all. You're a peasant. I had to choose the later. Okay, so I was going to... Oh no, I'm not going to do the fist fights. I need to get more saddlebags for my horse. So I'm going to do some races. Just so I can get more inventory stuff. Same, dude. I'm looking forward to Red Dead 2. I really want to get that game. I played the first one, and that ending was just amazing. I mean, it sucks about what happened to John, but it was a very satisfying ending. At first, I thought he was just going to die like that, and Red Dead 2 was going to continue the story, and then I was like, dude, they totally took it a different direction. I'm curious to see how Red Dead 2 is going to be after GTA 5, because I feel like that game is going to influence Red Dead, obviously not in a modern day sense, but in a technical sense. We'll see a lot of the same technology used in GTA 5. Dude, I recommend...
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
I recommend playing the first one. Unfortunately, it's not on PC.
Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to
begin. But if you have a 360 or a PS3, it's only $10. Pick it up.
I want a race.
It's worth it.
Your name and the name of
you can actually get the DLC for $10 with it.
On Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see.
It's a great story.
Seamus Holt.
The shootouts are fun. You don't have to play the first one though. It looks like they're going to go with a new protagonist in the new one. So it won't matter if you play the first one. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto. Usually they always switch the characters. I guess it's just a Rockstar thing. I'm not a big sports person. I do like the Super Bowl for the commercials and to hang out. So I'll probably, depending on what happens, I might watch the Super Bowl with some friends. But I'm not really hung up on which team's gonna win. As far as sports go, like sports that I play, I don't play a lot of sports, but I skateboard, which I consider a sport in its own way because you are getting exercise. But I'm into skateboarding, like doing flatland and then going downhill. I'm a street skater mainly. I don't skate bird or ramps or anything because I'll bust my ass if I do.
Not so fast, Roach.
What about you? Here, I'll just message you.
The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach glory to the victor.
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, an
We'll
ollie.
start soon. Your
I learned how to
opponent
do
this
an ollie
time,
when I was 12.
Viscount Roma astride Caniculus.
As soon as this
The
cutscene's
Viscount
done,
races
I'll tell you what I can
incognito,
do on a skateboard.
So I must ask for your discretion.
I mean, I can't jump on the bandwagon with football since I don't watch it, but after what I heard about the Patriots and the whole Deflategate thing, I'd have to say out of the two, I would go for the Eagles. Just because of Deflategate. Don't know if it's true or not, but I always kind of thought Tom Brady was a douche. So that's another reason, I guess. But yeah, I learned how to ollie when I was 12. A buddy of mine taught me the tricks I can do. I skate goofy, which means I don't have a normal stance. When I skate, I push with my right foot and then, is it my right? Actually, no, I kick with my left foot and my front foot. My right foot is on the front of the board, so I skate goofy foot. And then as far as my tricks, I can kick flip, I can hop shove it, I can 360 shove, I can heel flip. I used to be able to double kick flip, but it's been so long since I did that, and I can't really land them anymore. Either I overflip or I underflip the board, but I'm sure I can do it if I practice enough. I can varial kick flip. I can't do any grinds. I used to be able to like do board slides off of mini rails. I can't do that anymore. At least not without falling on my ass. I need to work on that.
The final of the Erasmus Dagelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach's glory to the victor.
Actually, you know what, bro? I'm wrong. I had to stand up real quick to kick with. I kick with my right foot. So my left foot is always on the board. So what I do is I kick with my right, and then when I'm trying to position myself on the skateboard, I take my right foot that I kick with, and I put that foot on the front of the board to stand. And then if I need to kick again, I take that foot off. But I do kick with my right foot.
Of the family, but he's not lost a race yet. So he's seen as something of a local champion.
So I think I'm regular, or I had to stand up to figure it out.
Saddle up. On 3, 1, 2, 3, off you go.
You'll get the hang of it. It's a lot of trial and error. It took me forever to land a kickflip, and even now when I try to do kickflips, I won't always land them. Like if someone says, land a kickflip right now, it would take me at least like 4 or 5 tries to actually land the kickflip, but I can do it. It's just it's a lot of trial and error. Eventually you kind of get a feel for the board, and you kind of predict how your legs are going to swing out and how the board's going to swing out. And once you like get an understanding for your board and when to land and when to step down, like step your foot down on the board so you land the trick, it eventually becomes automatic. But it's the longer you're out of it, the longer it takes to remember everything or get it all down. Like I can always ollie because that's pretty easy, but the best way to learn skateboarding, if I were you, if you want to learn, is go on YouTube, and there's a couple of tutorial videos where they'll explain step by step where to put your foot and how to bend your knees and all that. I'm almost done with this race, guys. I'm just trying to get these saddlebags because as you can see, I'm already overburdened with all the stuff that I'm carrying, and I can use the extra carrying weight.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Not so fast,
Final of the Erasmus Dagelbud Memorial Derby is
Okay,
over.
hold on, I'm reading your thing
The
right
winner
now.
is
Click with your
Geralt
left
of
and I'll put it
Rivia,
in the middle.
riding Roach's glory
I like
to
to
the
run, I didn't
victor.
track nothing. Oh, I like to run too. I never did track, but if I did track, I probably would have been good because I'm a fast runner.
Fantastic
Even now,
race.
I can run pretty damn quick.
A
I
grand
just
victory.
I'm not as active as I used to be. I'm not like out of shape or anything. I just don't really go out much as far as like exercising goes. I usually hang out with friends at their houses or that kind of thing. But hold on. Okay, I got saddlebags, sweet. But yeah. Current goal is to break 1 minute.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory.
Plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
What is that exactly?
Brought you
I'm
an
gonna have to look that
invitation
up
from the
real quick.
boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally.
I'm kind of curious.
Farewell.
Oh, that's shitty, dude. I can see an image for it right on the heel too. That has to be brutal. Damn. Well, I got to give it up to you though. Running on a bad foot, that's really good. Or not on a bad foot, but running even though you have what you have in your foot, still that's very good. That takes a lot. That's like me skating on a bad knee. It would hurt like hell, but it's doable. I mean, I don't have bad knees, but if I did, that's the only thing I can compare that to. Yeah, I looked it up right now. I didn't get to read the full details on it though, but I'm pretty sure I don't have it because I don't get pain when I run. The only pain I would get is probably a cramp if I ran too much, and I didn't take the chance to breathe, but even then I don't get those that much. A thick band of tissue that connects the heel bone to the toes. Yeah, you see, I'm pretty sure I don't have that. That's a big ass tendon though. I'm not gonna lie. One wrong move and you could rip that. That would hurt like hell. You wouldn't even be able to walk on that. Have you ever ripped that? I wear sandals a lot, not when I go out, but usually around the house, or, yeah, usually just around the house or when I go to check the mail or whatever, but for the most part I wear Vans, because I've always worn Vans. I wear the flats, they're just comfortable. I skate in them, walk around in them.
How can I be of service?
Those are my shoes of choice. I can even run in Vans, I've kind of
Got some coin I'd like to convert into
just
crowns.
used them a lot.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Are you a lifeguard for like a beach or a lifeguard for just a local pool? That's pretty cool though. Lifeguards, I mean, it sounds like a fun job. I can imagine you get a lot of gain being a lifeguard. Chicks dig lifeguards, especially when they're being saved by one. I think I get what you're saying. It's kind of like a good kind of pain, not like it hurts, but in a like kind of like a workout pain, right? Like when you're working out and you're pumping iron and you can feel the burn, and at first it hurts like hell, but then once you get in that mode, it's like you kind of want more of that feeling. Is that what you're talking about? Because I can understand that completely. Like when I weightlift, I enjoy that feeling.
Hey there. Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite a winner, the Vagel Buds. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
So when you say concrete, you mean on the side of the pool?
Fine, I'll
Like
race.
at the very side?
Lovely. Colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me
It still
down,
sounds like a
'cause
fun
I'm
job
about to
though,
bet a
especially
small
during the
fortune on
summer.
you.
I mean, I used to see, when I used to go to the
Drink
pool a lot
some
as a kid,
chamomile
I used to
or
go to our
whatever the
local
fuck you
pool.
do.
It looked like a fun job for young adults because everybody would, you know, pay their fare, go inside. You would have the lifeguards. It looked like a good time in general. Damn, that sucks, dude. I would assume if it's on one foot, it would be on the other, but I guess it's just one of those weird things. Like some people don't have earlobes, or they have different earlobes. Some people's earlobes attach to their. Some people have free hanging earlobes. It's one of those things. It's just a genetic thing. It's weird. But I don't believe I have it. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I have a tendon in either foot that I know of, as far as the plantar fasciitis goes.
The palio is above all a race of honor. The winner doesn't just win a reward,
Ooh,
he
nice.
earns our respect as well. So,
Yeah, I've been to a rec center pool before. Obviously not the one you're talking about, because you said you lived in Idaho, but there was one. Why is Roach not galloping? Okay, hold on. I actually have to go to my main menu. This happens sometimes. Roach just doesn't gallop at certain points, and I figured out how to fix it. Ooh, hell no, dude.
But finding
I've seen Troy,
no simple task.
and
For
if
having
Troy,
fallen afoul
if
of
he could pretty much
Novigrad's
go down
underworld
from getting
bosses,
shot
I'd disappear.
in the
Yet
Achilles
Geralt
tendon
soon
with an
discovered
arrow,
my whereabouts.
I wouldn't
A cell in the
want to see
dungeon
that
of
rip
the
at all.
Temple Guard.
'Cause that was,
With the help of our friends,
hell
Geralt
no.
managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri.
yeah, if Achilles can go
Sadly,
down
she was
that,
no
like
longer
that,
in
it's not worth it.
Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Like the word fascist. Fasciitis. I'm trying to pronounce it. I'm just gonna call it fascist. That sucks that your foot is fascist, bro. You gotta get that. You gotta get that looked at. You can't be running around with a fascist foot. Because a fascist foot would be hurtful. Fasciitis. 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 Is that how I pronounce it? Yes, man, you're a fascist foot. You're a lifeguard. You can't be stomping around with that fascist foot like that. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm far from correct. I'm like the most, not the most politically incorrect person, but I'm very unfiltered. I piss a lot of people off. Unintentionally, but I don't know. I'm very loose with my words. Or I wouldn't say loose. I'm very comfortable with my words. That's how I put it. Alright. Yeah, it's a new term for me, but that's interesting because I didn't know about that. It's actually kind of, that's something I want to look more into because I want to know if I have it. I don't think I do, but it's a curiosity. So how long have you been a lifeguard for? Obviously you had to take CPR classes, right? You had to handle a couple, you had to gain a few credentials before you became a lifeguard, right? like CPR. I'm pretty sure they had to train you, or not train you, but ask you if you knew how to swim certain ways, or I don't know if you had to take a lifeguard class. I don't even know if they have classes. That's good though, man. Are you looking to do anything as far as like service goes, or what career are you going for right now? Like, are you trying to be a cop, or are you trying to join the military? I could see with 2 years of lifeguard training under your belt, you could probably kill it as a Navy SEAL. I mean, it's hard training, but at least you got the swimming part down. You're always in water. Ooh, nice. CPR classes I know are usually short, but what about the rescue skills and the AED use? How long did that take?
Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard.
I love swimming. I would love to be a lifeguard.
Than you did today.
It's just around here, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure everyone's hired as a lifeguard already. Jobs are scarce where I live. Oh, nice. Now, I don't want to sound naive, but what exactly is international studies? What does that job entail? Oh, that's not bad. A month isn't bad at all. I can imagine the pay's good. It's a fun job. I would work as a lifeguard. No doubt. I love water. I love swimming. I love the ocean. I would love to be a lifeguard on the ocean. I think that's when I usually get the most exercise, is when I go swimming. What quest am I gonna do real quick? Let me see what I got here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's always, nowadays, that's probably the best route you can take as far as schooling goes. You want to have multiple options open. Especially if you're paying for college classes, it's a wise thing to have all those avenues. Honestly, I think a diplomat would be an interesting job. I mean, translator, you could do that too. But a diplomat, like, I don't know, I'm fascinated with politics, so I feel like a diplomat would be a good job if I were going the path that you were going. But the sky's the limit. Yes. Yeah, if you were going to work for the UN, well, you already know, you would be traveling a lot, and then I don't know if it's covered, like, depending on what agency you're with or who you work under. I don't know if they pay for your airfare, but I can imagine it can be expensive. You would have to travel a lot, and you know what, I think I'm gonna go to Skellige. But yeah, you would have to travel a lot, and then if you had a wife and kids, they would have to travel a lot. So that's the pros and cons to it. But if you're not worried about that and you're just jumping into it for yourself, it could be fun. Like, I want to travel a lot, but then again, I'm single, so traveling would be easy for someone like myself. But if you're, like,
as Yennefer of
in a family,
told it, there had been a magic explosion in
it's
Skellige.
more difficult, because then they have to travel and get used to a new way of life.
A vast swath of
it's
forest.
shitty.
Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
But I do think the United Nations would be a great job. I don't know, for me, you're 20 right now? Okay, I'm 25, so even in my age right now, I'll tell you, I'd say the ideal age for like if you're gonna get married, you can get married in your 20s. Like I would get married I would get married when I was 27. Like I'm 25 now, but if I got married, I would get married when I was 27. But as far as having kids go, that would probably be either 30 or 32. Because I'm not trying to jump into that real quick. If I'm going to have kids, I want to have them in an environment where they'll have all their needs met. I don't want to have kids and they're struggling, I'm struggling. I don't want them to grow up around that. So I would say 30 is an ideal age for kids, but you're 20, so you still have so much time. You have a lot of time.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up
in about
armor shredded, guts devoured.
Oh yeah, it's actually 10:20 for me too. It's 10:21. I'm actually gonna end this stream in 10 minutes because I gotta go get our dogs in from outside, and I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna get a snack real quick.
She lives nearby.
It was good chatting with you too, man. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. And as soon as I get my PS Plus subscription back up, we'll start playing The Last of Us.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
Well, I get the dogs in for him.
That's dear, it is.
He gets home at like 10:39.
All right,
but he usually prefers to have the dogs in the house before he gets back. So, yeah.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times.
I'm also gonna get a snack too.
It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
It's a little bit of both.
Seen the plans? Screen's wrong.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater.
Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story. Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now me man. I'm the only one left. Kjavilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kjerrig cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muira Diablin, sea fiends. They clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Come closer, stranger.
Hey. All within myself, don't grip them on the back. That must be a gold ring that I got on the shore.
Did you take pity on the sudden wretch?
They know you can't refuse it, Captain. Though, once we were on shore, I said,
Another victim. That stench. Drowners for sure. Blair must be nearby. Again. Slime and flesh. More drowners. That stench again. Slime and rotting flesh. Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Others just don't do that. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. That stench, marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent. That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
Hey-ya!
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil is that?
Water hag. An old, clever one. She was the danger.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Thanks. So long.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll probably be doing a live stream tomorrow, 3 hours prior to what time it is now for you guys. So whatever time it is, whatever time zone you're in, just minus 3 hours, that's when I'll start my live stream tomorrow. Anyway, much love guys, thank you.